Dubrovnik arrives as a wall. That is the first thing you see and the last thing you forget. The medieval city walls, massive and unbroken, encircling the old town in a continuous loop of pale limestone that has held against siege, earthquake, and the slow patience of the Adriatic Sea for more than 5 centuries. From above, the old town is a geometry of terracotta rooftops packed tight within those walls. The harbour a crescent of blue at the southern edge, the Adriatic stretching to the horizon beyond. The city sits on the Dalmatian coast of southern Croatia, near the border with Montenegro, on a narrow strip of coastline backed by the steep karst mountains of the Dinaric Alps. It is reachable by direct flights to Dubrovnik airport or by ferry along the Croatian coast, and the old town itself is entirely pedestrian. Cars stop at the city gates. The Stradun is the main artery, a broad limestone-paved boulevard that runs the length of the old town from the Pile Gate to the old port. The stone beneath your feet has been polished to a shine by centuries of footsteps. In the morning light, before the day trippers arrive from the cruise ships, the Stradun is quiet and the city belongs to the people who live here. Shopkeepers raising metal shutters, cafe owners setting out chairs, cats stretching in doorways. Walking the city walls is the essential Dubrovnik experience. The circuit is roughly 2 kilometers, and from the ramparts the views are continuous and commanding. The rooftops below, the open sea, the rocky island of Lokrum just offshore, the harbour where fishing boats still moor alongside pleasure craft. The walls were built and strengthened over centuries, from the 13th through the 17th, and their preservation is remarkable. The Rector's Palace near the harbour served as the seat of government for the Republic of Ragusa, the independent city-state that Dubrovnik maintained for centuries, a merchant republic that rivaled Venice in wealth and diplomatic cunning. The palace now houses a museum, its atrium a quiet courtyard of arches and stone columns where summer concerts are held. Beyond the walls, the coastline offers its own rewards. Banje Beach sits just outside the Ploce Gate, a crescent of pebble and clear water with the old town walls as backdrop. The island of Lokrum, a 10-minute ferry ride from the old port, is a nature reserve of Aleppo pines, peacocks, and a small saltwater lake hidden among the rocks. The Elefiti Islands, a short boat trip north, offer quieter beaches and village restaurants where the fish was swimming that morning. Dalmatian food is Mediterranean at its most direct. Grilled fresh fish, sea bream, sea bass, octopus, dressed with olive oil and lemon. Black risotto darkened with cuttlefish ink. Peka, a slow-cooked dish of meat or seafood and vegetables roasted under a bell-shaped lid buried in embers. The local wines, particularly the red Plavak Mali and the white Posip from the nearby Peljasak Peninsula and Korčula Island, are underappreciated outside Croatia and excellent. Dubrovnik earned global fame more recently as a filming location, its walls and streets standing in for a fictional city. But the city's real history is more interesting than any fiction. Centuries of independence maintained through diplomacy, trade, and the strategic value of neutrality in a region that rarely knew peace. The light in Dubrovnik is particular. The limestone of the walls and streets catches the sun and throws it back, so the city seems to glow from within. At sunset, when the stone turns gold and the sea turns violet, you understand why this stretch of coast has drawn travelers for centuries. Come in the shoulder season, May or October, when the light is soft and the crowds have thinned. Walk the walls in the morning, swim in the afternoon. Eat fish by the harbour at dusk. Let the city teach you its rhythm.